Probably one of the most asked questions that a follower of Jesus has is, what is my calling? What is my meaning? What is my purpose in life? And I think sometimes we've maybe misconstrued what calling is biblically. I think there are many ways to think of it biblically, but calling we think of as a noun. And the truth is, in the grand scheme of things, you do have a calling like I do to become a child of God, to come to know God in all of His fullness as He knows you in all of your fullness as a person. But I love this moment where Jesus is being baptized and we see the Father and the Spirit speaking over the Son in this moment, and we hear this voice say, "This is my Son," meaning this is my child, who I love, and I'm pleased with Him. Now, this is before Jesus has done anything. Instead of God putting on His business card some big title and list of titles for everyone to hear, the Father says, "You're my child and I love you. And I'm already pleased with you. I already not only have affection for you, I already affirm who you are before you do anything. Who you are is more important to me than what you do. And what you do, you'll have the power and authority and inner strength and courage to do because you know who you are." I think calling is ultimately a verb. God will invite you as His child, as His son, or as His daughter into many different circumstances as someone who is loved and someone who is affirmed. No matter what you do in that situation, you'll have many callings and invitations from God over a lifetime. And in every one, He will call you by name, not by your role, not by your skill set, not by your experience. He'll call you by name and invite you to do something with Him that may have as much to do with forming your own heart as it does with doing something great in someone else's life. God will, I believe, call you and I to do things that we wouldn't have chosen to do because He knows that His goal is us being formed in His likeness. And that means there will be many callings in our life over a lifetime. We see this repeated over and over in the Scriptures with women and men who God called to do things at different times, and He called them by name. He called them by name. When you and I go to sleep every night, I believe God takes our business card, under which we've written all our roles and titles and things we get identity from. And I believe that the Holy Spirit just erases those every night, and every day we wake up with our name and simply son or daughter beneath our name. God affirms who you are. He expresses His affection and tells you He loves you. And He blesses what you will do before you even do it, because He loves you and He's with you. That's what gave Jesus the courage to walk to a cross, to do everything He did without courting the crowds, without caring for His reputation, that He might make God famous. He did it from the foundation of love. That's what empowered Him to do what He did. That's what empowers us to do what we will do, rooted and established in love, grasping how high and wide and deep is this love God has for us. We can then live our lives faithfully and joyfully in all the callings God invites us to.